Am I audible? Excellent. Good stuff. I can mute myself. That seems potentially problematic. Thank you. Hello. Okay, I'll give Maldo a few minutes. Last time, well, let's see. Yeah, you were too important. Also, Maldo was partying. Yeah.
On the plus side, I did get a Dutch baby. That was really good.
Oh, those are good. That is indeed good stuff. Just plain, or did we throw other stuff onto the baby?
Raspberries and berries, which is good. Never had one before. It's like more custardy than I expected for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I sent a direct message. But don't worry, I am prepared if it's just the two of you.
The two of us.
You can make it if your rolls are really good.
Well, then we're fucked.
Never in the history of ever has that been the major problem. Okay, let's go ahead and hide. Okay, one of you make up a XCrawl appropriate company that sells guns.
The gun company.
Yeah.
That
Gun store. That's what she said, basically.
Gunco Stadium it is.
Sure.
For the next one, my husband pitched Gunpany.
That is very effectively close. That is perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. That is the wrong. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, so there's you. You. And there's you. And why are some of you showing wounded? Undo, undo, undo. And so one thing that I did have unfinished last time, you guys have a big metal box in the back of the RV that you have now taken ownership of. So Cole was able to pick the lock, and it looks like it's the secure storage from one of the cheaper cross-country buses, probably one of the wrecks you saw on your way. So there's some luggage which has been carefully put in, and then there's a bunch of bags that have been pulled open, rifled through, and tossed back inside. They obviously rubbed the riders of the bus. There's wallets and purses and miscellaneous jewelry thrown into the chest. In some cases, they didn't even bother to wipe or shake the blood off first. And one of the things that you do see is a good quality dagger sheath, which has a well-made dagger that has "We love you, Caleb," etched into the side.
I think Caleb's dead. I am the Caleb now.
Okay, Caleb.
Actually, I was gonna say actually I'm not because I don't actually have any daggers, but you know.
I don't think any of my characters are super daggery either. Does your mage have any kind of melee weapon just in case?
No. I think she has a club. Yeah, she has a club.
Ooh.
If you want the dagger for her, or we can save it for Cole or something, or pass it off to Cole after this, I guess.
Was there an actual dagger, or was it just the sheath?
The dagger is what has the etching on the
Oh,
side.
okay. I thought it was the sheath.
I mean, it's a nice sheath.
I'm
but
happy to leave it for Cole. The club is fine. Generally, if I don't have spells, I'm happy with the crossbow.
All right, we're gonna give it to Cole.
you up there, and in the party sheet, inventory device, and this is going to Cole. Oop. I like how it kindly, and none of you are getting any money. Okay. Let's have some fun then. So howdy, y'all. You have made it to the Texas Shire, and you know what that means? The rodeo. So this is a 3-phase event. First off is rough riding. You probably all know this one. There's an angry beast, a person with hopefully a high constitution trying to stay on its back. After that, remember how much you loved wrestling crocodiles? You've got another chance to do that. And then the 4 of you can team up to rope a dangerous animal, assuming that the first 2 don't go extremely poorly. Houston, as you'd expect, is one of the largest cities in the North American Empire. So this is going to be the most popular event, watched really closely by the aristocrats, rich people. I should check if I can pronounce words before I write them in my notes. So basically, this is the big one. If you survive the event, this is when the sponsors start fighting to get you to wear their logos. And you are in a position to claim part of the betting profits. So let's go ahead and start off with the rough riding. So, like I said, Constitution, who wants to be first?
Becky will volunteer if she's like, I'm pretty constitutionally savvy. I think I'm pretty strong that way.
Is that stamina? STA?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Or if you want to call it fortitude saves, then that's the simple version.
Fortunately, neither of my characters have particularly good constitution.
Becky,
So-
it is.
I have a hard animal, I have a harder animal, and I have the hardest animals. So when you get on the beast, you've earned 10, 15, or 20 gold, depending on which one. Every turn that you stay on it, that amount doubles. Here's the really fun part, where really fun is in huge air quotes. Once you are kicked off, you need to survive 2 turns in one-on-one combat before the rest of your team can help. You can disqualify yourself, ask for help at any time, but if you get help too soon or you die, you're disqualified from the solo event, which probably goes without saying when I mention the dying part. So, what's it going to be? The hard creature, the harder creature, or the hardest creature?
Harder, I think. If
The
it's my choice.
middle one. Well, that only seems fair. Okay. So let's go ahead and move Nurse Jacquet to the center of the ring. And let's bring out now, if you've seen a rodeo before, as I'm sure you have, there's a special cage set up with the animal inside. And as you walk towards it, you see that there is an incredibly pissed off jaguar inside the cage. Let's go ahead and put the kitty into the map. Now, the good news is you do have a great constitution, and your difficulty to stay on the jaguar's back is 11.
Okay.
So, which one did I say this one was? This is 15. Oh, I know it's a jaguar.
Before she rolls.
Before she rolls.
Tessa attempt to cast a spell to help?
There is nothing in the event rules that say you can't buff her.
What about debuffing the jaguar?
That's going to be too much of an assist.
Okay.
Yeah, if she starts off buffed, that's one thing. But once she's on, or once she's going on, that's when you're going to be able to aim at the jaguar, and that's when it's a no-no. So
I couldn't bugstorm it before she gets on.
No, because the cage is enclosed.
Okay. Then continue.
Anything you want to say? Let's go ahead and give you a free opportunity.
Actually, hold on. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, I will. Is this considered a grapple?
Yes.
No, sorry. Attempt to escape a grapple. Not. I misread that.
No. No, you really don't want to escape the grapple. That would be flying off the back of the jaguar. That is what you are trying not to do. A little bit neutral, but
it's okay. They haven't seen me ride this jaguar yet.
Exactly. All right. So I have 15 golds in the pot for after this is done. Let's go ahead and have the first roll to stay on.
Is that just a stamina roll?
It is just a fortitude saving throw.
Yeah, that's even better.
Oh, well, that's a good one. Okay. That puts 30 out of the pot. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the hat, do the hat off motion.
Absolutely.
I can find where it was again. Inventory.
Oh, and they like the hat this time. What did I just click on? Oop.
Oh no.
Oh no, that one was too low. You have been knocked off the Jaguar. So yeah, go ahead and give me an initiative roll. Okay. So we have 2 turns before you can call for help.
Okay.
And we are starting with Mr. Kitty. Really easy for me to decide who Mr. Kitty is going to attack this time.
Suck it, Mr.
Well,
Kitty.
that was a miss. Yes, sorry, Mr. Kitty, indeed. All right. Don't forget to push the Mr. button.
Hey, get back. Yeah, I kind of want to grapple him. Let's see. I've held enough kitties in my day. So okay, so it would be an unarmed attack, but I need the +3. Should I just type it in? Probably.
Yeah.
So 20 plus 23 plus I don't remember.
Deep die is, I think you're still, oh yeah.
I don't have one, so.
Okay, I am going to give the
Oh,
kitty.
Rocky. I don't know why I have that, but whatever.
Unfortunately, since you did it all manually, it's not weirding anything precisely. Let's look at the kitty. The kitty is going to do a reflex save. Or a reflex. Okay, so you were not able to get on the kitty this time. That sounds really offensive. But there's always next time, especially since all he's doing is trying to swipe at you. For the record, there are a large number of crossbows and guns pointing at the kitty to make sure that it doesn't try to go into the stands.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm hurt a little bit. I'm not badly hurt.
Right. Push the button. It's you.
Hey, grab him again.
Okay. Let's just see here. Yeah, no bonus from strength. Well, you are currently making it easy for Kitty. Sad to say. Because he is able to jump out of the way as you try to, well, you probably got your hands on him, but he was able to move out of the way of you actually getting back on the side. So, at this point, you've got a choice. You can go ahead and keep trying to get on the kitty's back, or you can go ahead and call in the team.
Wait, which is better for, like, the crowd? Will they get mad at me if I bring in the team? Because I want to do that.
The number one advantage that you'd have of not bringing the crowd in is that once you got back on the kitty, then you can start earning more money. But if you'd like to not be ripped into 100 pieces by the kitty, probably going ahead and calling in the team would be good.
Okay, yeah, I'll call in the team.
Okay. Are we going for the kill or just trying to get her back on the kitty?
I did not notice that this entire time the kitty has been this whoa, mysterious kitty.
This must have been a very sneaky kitty. Yeah.
There is a question that's for you, Brittany.
I'm willing to make more money if we can get back on this thing. Sure. Like I said,
make
only
more money
$1.
if we're helping out.
At this point, it's legal for you to assist.
Okay, so we would still make more money if she got back on.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
You're on initiative again, or what?
You get to keep your initiative, whether you want to or not. I just need Lena's. I'm going to go ahead and say you guys were hanging out right there. It's a little closer for you.
Sure. And then you taking the initiative.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Eh.
Oh, I don't. It's probably the same as hers. Whatever.
Yeah, I know you really want that new initiative roll, but why did the rest not take care of those effects? Sekla is not, in fact, prone. Okay, let's go ahead and do it from the top. The Jaguar, of course, is going to keep going after the person who was on its back. I have not actually checked. Okay, Brittany, it's your pair.
Okay. First, she's gonna grandstand because
Or not.
hey, that's way better.
There we go. That's a nice one. Let's go ahead and see if the kitty is... Oh, that is a terrible roll for the kitty. Yeah. She is back on. So, do you have any plans to have Rocky try and do anything to distract Kitty, make it easier?
Oh yeah,
I know Tessa had some ideas.
That will probably fail. Guy God, just go for it.
yeah. He'll walk up to right here. And yeah, I'll just try to distract him somehow. Wagging my arms around?
I am going to say...
Is it really riding the kitty if we're just holding it on the ground?
Yeah.
You know,
grab
it's
it.
still bucking. It's still bucking.
Fair. just you know, woo! Such a fun ride as the cat is, you know, pressed into the earth.
Okay, if the cat is sideways, then I'm going to call that a foul. But I am going to say that Rocky is trying to... Rocky is going to do a personality check to see if he can distracts the kitty. And because that was kind of low, I'm going to go ahead and give it an opposing willpower. Okay, the flailing has not successfully distracted the jaguar this time. So let's go ahead and go to Team Lena.
So yeah, Tessa will attempt to cast Bug Storm. Tessa will fail at casting Bug Storm. Nope, not that one. That one. Okay. Sakla will walk up. And make an unarmed attack. And just try to, like, hit the jaguar to try and keep its attention on her.
Okay.
That's 2d14. It's unarmed.
Yes.
2d14 plus strength plus deed.
Yes.
Okay, give me a second.
No problem.
Nope. Too many. Too many. Okay, there's my 2d14.
Where did the 6 dice come from?
That came from me trying to fucking add a 1d3. So plus 2 plus I guess 1, 2, 3 is 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6 is 1, 2, 3. So 3. So
No, you
plus
can manually do it as /roll.
Oh, that's right. Well, I did this time, so.
Okay, so 15?
16.
16. Okay. That is a hit.
What is damage for?
It's the amount of hit points that you reduce the opponent by.
I'm gonna come in there. I'm gonna.
Okay, literally, I did answer the question that you asked. It may not have been the question that you meant to ask. Yeah, it's your normal unarmed damage. So why isn't that's very rude for it to not be on the screen?
Also, it's.
I think it's a D4.
Also, it's 2d16, not 2d14. But oh well. At least that's for a brawler.
Oh, since you're not officially a brawler, let's go ahead and say D3 plus strength.
Okay, D3 plus strength. Do I still get my deed damage?
Yes.
Okay, so 1d3 plus 5?
Yes. Okay, and we are just pummeling for fatigue damage. No, there's an actual word for this. Non-lethal damage.
Yeah.
Subdual damage. That's the fancy word. Okay, well, in that case, let's go ahead and go back to the top of the round. Let's go ahead and have a ride roll. Which is your, yeah.
Yeah.
An excellent ride roll. We'll go ahead and start the money coming back in. Okie dokie.
Can I do my bonus unarmed attack?
Are you going to try and punch it in the head?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Well,
I worked really hard to make sure that sounded as disgruntled as possible. I'm glad it worked. Okay, ignoring the fact that that was Rocky who rolled,
I
that
mean,
definitely looks like a miss. But it was a logical thing to try. Is Rocky doing anything?
And he's going to come right here, and he's going to try and catch a tiger by his tail, but a jaguar by his tail.
Close enough.
How would you do this as a grapple?
What I've been doing, for your trying to get back on is just a normal attack, and then whatever you roll is going to be against. It tries to do a reflex roll, so
Okay.
just exactly the same thing you've been doing, except for. Okay, is that it's Rocky's final number?
Yes.
Okay.
He has no plus to strength or anything.
Good enough. Let's go ahead and see. That is a beautiful thing for Rocky. Okay, so he's got the kitty cat grabbed by the tail. Before we start enjoying this, I am going to realize rudely that I forgot to have it counterattacks or try and claw at Sekla for punching it. Oh no! Oh no! Are you okay? Are you gonna cry? Are you gonna cry?
You poked her in the arm, and she's like, a little drop of blood is like, okay.
My actual cat has done more damage to me.
Yeah, my cat has done way more damage than that.
I got stuck in the way of Zoomies once. He pooped, and then he zoomied over me. And it was... He's the good one. He would never hurt me in a million years, and it hurt.
I have seen that, absolutely. Not quite as often. We've got the number one reason why we have the cat boxes pretty well hidden, but it's definitely been tried. Okay, so you have him by the tail. The plan here, I assume, is to just keep him from moving too much, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give you... So it can't go forward too easily. Can't go backwards too easily. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and give you a +2 on your ride roll for now.
Hey.
And Lena, now that you have been hideously wounded, speaking of which, Rocky is wounded. When did I miss when I was adjusting? Oh, that's exactly perfect. Yes. Surprise actually punched Rocky. Who knew? Okay, now that we're back in the real world, did Secular or Tessa want to do anything?
Cats seems pretty well contained, and I'm good.
Okay, great. Let's go ahead and have the next ride roll. And you're off again.
How hurt was Rocky?
What was that, Pete? I mean, what was that?
Did Rocky get hit too?
Rocky has not gotten hit. For some reason, they decided that the punching damage that was done to the cat needed to be applied to Rocky instead. That is not correct.
Okay.
That is not how anything works. So, so it managed to shake you off, and I feel like you're going to end up here. But the cat is definitely going after the person who has its tail. Oops. Top of round. Okay, I am definitely going to say that it has managed to get free, and it's bolting away. No, that's not the button I meant to push. Okay, so what do the two of you want to do?
Well, I wanted to come back here, so
Obviously.
I wonder. That gate has this line master arrow. If I shot it with this line master arrow, one would think that it would be like a fishing hook kind of style.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she's gonna do. I don't know why I rolled it twice.
Well, that first roll of 19 was absolutely lovely. I'm going to ignore the damage there because the real point of it was just to, well, lasso it, frankly. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and instead of you doing damage, that kitty is now prone.
Rocky's gonna go as far as he can, which is right here.
And for old time's sake, I'm going to go ahead and put the problem on Rocky. I was kidding. That's not what I'm going to do. Okay, I know that I'm not supposed to give you guys ideas. However, the mental picture I have of what I just decided is too funny to me not to offer to you. I don't see any reason why someone else can't take the reins, as it were.
Pop on. Okay.
I mean, fortunately, the cat is on the ground, so
Am I within range to do that? Because he'll do it. He's got as much stamina as she does.
it's still going to be a... Go ahead and do an attack roll from him, but I think that I can see him easily leaping onto the cat since it's currently down. That's above the armor class of 11. There is now a dwarf on a downed cat, ready and waiting for it to try and get back up. Lena, anything you're going to try and do?
I'll get in this range just to give it something else to swing at. So it's
Sounds good.
Bucking.
Okay, if you want to go ahead and do the distraction or try distraction with the personality roll, please feel free. Rodeo clowning it, as it were. You did get that, right?
What?
Lena?
Sorry, I did not know. I thought that was to... Apparently Siri wants me to talk to her. No, sorry.
Okay, I was definitely not talking to Siri. Yeah, you can go ahead and do a personality check if you're doing the rodeo clown thing.
Sure. I will try to distract it. Not very well.
Well, I'm still going by my it does a wisdom check, so it might work out for you. It did not, but it might. Okay, anything from Tessa?
She tried on one thing, and at this point, not much more she can do.
Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and get that fortitude check from Rocky. That is good. So we are back on the track, as it were. So right now, it's 60. So next turn it's going to be 120 if he stays on.
No.
That grandstanding was not successful.
It's like they don't like seeing a dwarf on our tap.
I don't understand why not. It's frickin' below. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, obviously it's mad about it having a gets go first. It's that looks so much better when the dice were in the middle of rolling.
Yeah, right?
So it's going to go ahead and try and slash at Sekla first, not that it's going to do anything. Jackie decided to go ahead and miss for a change of pace. I'm realizing that the statues that I don't know what they're actually supposed to be look vaguely like fire hydrants. But yeah, Lena, do your guys want to do anything? Oh, Did Rocky want to like punch it in the head or anything? With the reminder that when it goes down, obviously that's the end of the rough riding.
No, he would. I'm gonna have Jackie roll because I don't think she has anything different from him.
And that is a miss. The beastie is flailing around too much for you to connect to his head. Or jokes about short problems. Okay, Lena, Sekla, and Tessa.
Sekla will try to distract again.
That is much better. I'll give it its willpower comparison, but not good enough. So yeah, it's time for Rocky to go ahead and do his ride roll. You got +2.
Super Saiyan.
So 19 with the +2. Yeah, that's absolutely perfect. Kitty has an abundance of targets. It's going to swing around and go after the person who first started on it.
Ooh.
Okay, it's a good thing that someone's on the kitty because Jack A is in a bad place. What does the aforementioned Jack A wish to do?
Heal herself.
That makes perfect sense. I kind of expected that to be what you said.
Yes, sir. I will use the sports potion of healing, I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay, are you going to drink the whole thing or part of the thing?
I'm going to drink 2 of the 3 drinks.
Sounds good. And your hit dice are 10. Okay. Put a note on here. One sibling and do simple math. Okie dokie. That brings us to Lena. More of the same, I assume?
More of the same?
Ooh, a very nice more of the same. Oh, a very bad willpower for the... So, yeah, Rocky is going to get the +2 again. So... Okay. Rocky got on, and then there was a ride check. And this is going to be the next ride check. So I owe you a double. Okay, let's go ahead and have that ride check.
Ooh.
With the +2, unfortunately, that is not good. So it was facing at Jack K last time. One more seclet is 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. One, two, three, 4. So Rocky ends up right there. Okie dokie. Okay, yeah. Kitty Cat makes a break for it.
Doesn't the kitty cat still have that line master line in him?
No, because they still... Oh. Okay, you did want to go ahead and keep that. Yeah, we can go ahead and keep that in them. What was that, 50 feet? So, yeah. So I have an idea of how you're going to take advantage of that, but go ahead and let me know.
Yeah, he's gonna grab on to the thing with her and try and pull it towards us.
And you
Two of
said
them
with
together?
her, perfect. That's what I figured. So neither of them have a strength bonus, so I want to give you bonus on the dice roll. Where's my number? I feel like I should remember what my pluses on the dice roll are. Not that kind of chain. Should be really easy for me to see the dice chain. Okay, do you remember what the dice chain at +2 to a d20 is? Oh, just as I find it. D20, D24. Yeah, that's going to be a D30. So you'll want to do just /roll space 1D30. It's always funny the dice that they choose for this stuff. That wasn't extremely high, but I'm going to go ahead and say they move about halfway back towards you.
Hey.
Okay, so that's going to take y'all's turn. Got any plans, Lena?
I will try to... I'll punch it again. Keep it here. So am I rolling 2d16 or am I...
No, go ahead and do a normal one, because that would specifically be for the trained.
So 2d14, right?
No, just a d20.
Okay.
Just a normal attack. That is a very good normal attack. So yeah, d3 plus your d die plus strength. Ouch for the kitty. Okay, that knocks the kitty out.
Whoops.
Hey, we made some good money on that, I think.
Precisely 120. So let's go. Just all four of you. Just all four of you go ahead and try a grandstand.
Oh.
I am so sorry. Again, that's kind of hilarious, but
The person that did the most is the ones that people are least interested in.
precisely. But that's
It's okay.
okay.
Very racist.
Okay, so go to you. Not you. You. Oh wow, that's Tessa's. Tessa has a +3 at grandstanding, and yeah, that's her first fame. I am so sorry. Okie dokie. I know it's a little early for this, but I need to take a bio break. I'll be right back. Smoke him if you got him.
Okay.
We're not having one of those situations where everyone is waiting on everyone else, are we?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Well, yes, you were.
Yes, we were. Fantastic. Okay, so the next one is animal wrestling, which is a one-on-one unarmed battle with a creature. If you have spells, you can use them, but no spells from outside. So it's the opposite direction from the last one. It's going to start with 500, 1,000, 1,500, and then it halves each turn that passes. If you do get help, then you're basically giving up for that turn. And because Jacquet and Roque both had their time on the beastie, the judges are saying that this is going to be Sekla's event. So
That's fine.
just like last time, and of course, when we're dealing with unarmed combat, I think that everyone's going to be fine with that. So I'm going to go ahead and unequip all this stuff. Now, the one thing that I need to point out is that you did take damage in the last turn. Are you
technically true?
Are you going to need to drink down a healing potion? Are you sure? Because I don't
think I'll be fine.
Okay, so same choices before. We've got the hard animal, the harder animal, and the hardest animal. Do you want to where do you want to go? Harder. Okay.
Right down the middle.
Right down the middle it is. Let me just go ahead and duplicate you. And okay. So your opponent, let me go ahead and pull the team back a bit in case you call for help, is going to be an invisible panther. I'm kidding. I'm going to remember this time. And we are starting the clock at 1,000. Go ahead and give me an initiative roll.
Oh, there it is.
Okie dokie. So I'd say, remember, you are wanting to do nothing but subdual damage, except since you currently aren't wearing anything, that's going to be hard not to do. So it... I just had the panther try to hit itself. Okay. Panther's going to start off by reaching out and touching somebody. That somebody is you. So that's 5 points of damage total, which is horrifying, I'm sure. So yeah, like before, normal attack. We've been doing all sorts of grappling stuff, so use that as ideas.
I'm gonna punch it in the face.
That also works.
Or at least try to. I'm just gonna punch it in the face.
Can I have a grandstand on that? I don't know what your final damage is going to be.
No.
Okay, well,
No,
at least I tried. I don't know what the damage is going to be, but that roll deserves something, I think. Okay, let's go ahead and have the damage roll.
There we go.
Did it just sit there for ages?
It did sit there for a while.
Hover. Okie dokie. We're going to go ahead and move to the new round. Money goes down. Kitty goes round. And that one was just barely a miss. No, I kid. It was an extreme miss. Even unarmored, that was a bad roll for the Panther. Now, since the previous one was so difficult.
Keep punching.
Oh! I am sorry about that one. There is nothing stopping you from doing your wild attack if you're willing to take that risk. Obviously, you have a much lower armor class right now, but...
I do. I win. Yeah, I'll go for it.
Okay. I am happy to say that it was worth it. Let me go ahead and check how damaged you were first. Oh no, another mighty clawing. Okay, yeah, you have a hit there, so hold on. No, I had my number incorrect. That was not a hit. It has a 15 armor class. Fortunately, only with the 1 point of damage. Okay, it's starting to wear you down.
I will go for another attack. I can survive one more round.
Although it would be better if you didn't keep getting 14s.
I will not go for a wild attack.
Okay, understandable. I love the way that the rolls work. Okay, so as you've seen, it's doing 1 to 5 points of damage. So take that as you see fit.
I believe.
If you roll a 14 again... That was a 16. A 16 is much better than a 14. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. You are in a risky situation. It has 1 hit point left. How do you want to play this?
I mean, I'm not wild attack. Well,
Okay.
hold on. Let me look up wild attack. So I will always get, but it gets to hit first. But I will hit, or I will always get the attack. You know what? Fuck it. I'm wild attacking.
Okay, and the wild attack crits on a 19.
Correct. And I missed it. I did this wrong last time where I rerolled my D die. I don't actually need to do that, so it's just a +5. So, a 10 or higher, and I hit. It is hitting me. I'm not dead. Okay, so that's gonna be 2d3.
It had 1 hit point left. Brittany, I'm sorry that I will never be able to walk into your room and give you a high five in person for putting under those kind of circumstances. Because we don't want anything terrible to happen to it, it is supposed to survive this. We're not going to roll the crit roll, but yeah, it only had the 1 hit point left, so it is down.
I'm just cheering people on.
What if I want to roll?
Then you risk losing all of your money. Okay, so
Fine.
You were
How
at
much did you get
250 on that last one.
Hey, good job, Sekla.
Sekla would like to try to grandstand again.
Yes. Oh, oh, an excellent. Very nice. Okay. So that means it is time for the final event. So, the entire rope is going to team the animal. Take that, reverse it. The entire team gets to go in for the roping, which basically means that you are all going after the same creature and you must capture it alive by any means available. You have a short amount of time before the creature is pulled out. Does anyone hint want to grab any healing potions?
Yeah, I'll take a healing potion.
I can understand that.
Yes. You're D4s, right?
Whilst I'm checking.
The light ones are D4s.
I have a minor, which I think I will take under the circumstances.
Okay.
Which is 2d6.
Let me see. 2.
That's not great.
Okay. So Rocky and Jackie are both at. Okay. The first one is for Jackie, and the second one is for Rocky.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm guessing you want to look. You've got pie. The pie is D10.
Yeah, I'll eat the pie. I was deciding if, under the circumstances. Fuck me. Okay, well.
Now, on the
At
plus
least
side,
stay true.
okay, so this is normal rules. If you want to do subdual damage, it is just you roll a d16 instead of a d20.
Okay, and the goal, remind me of the goal again? I was
The goal is to capture it alive. And if that means that you subdue it and knock it out, that works absolutely fine. If you actually have access to some kind of rope, then bonus, but
okay.
okay. There is no hardest animal for this one, because the one I have for the hardest animal is absolutely ridiculously dangerous. The harder creature is also ridiculously dangerous, but you still have the choice. 2,500 is starting for the dangerous animal, 5,000 for the more dangerous animal.
I'm fine with just hard for this one.
Ditto.
Given that our
Okay.
tank is still kind of low.
I don't know if everyone can see, but here's a picture of what we have as the harder option. So yeah. Are you sure you don't want to go after the Allosaurus with the tank at half hit points?
Yeah, thanks.
We are good. Okay, let me grab. Have I cleared up the Jaguar? Yes. Okay, I am really surprised that Goodman Games did not think that you were ever going to be in a situation where you'd want to fight a bear. I have a bugbear and an owlbear, but I do not have just a bear in the system already. That amuses me. Let's go ahead and get that put in quickly.
I'm ready, I think. Maybe. Perhaps.
Grizzly bear bouncing here and there and everywhere. I adventure that cannot compare. This is a grizzly bear. Okay. It is a risk, but if you want to do a mix of regular and how can I have forgotten the word again? Subdual damage. That is fine. So you can be a little bit.
I mean, so the thing is, I will say, if we want Tessa to help, I don't think Tessa can do subdual damage. So if everybody else wants to focus on that, Tessa can at least help get the bear low.
Okay.
But A, I don't think arrows do subdual damage, and B, I don't think spells do subdual damage.
I mean, it depends on the spell. Okay. I'd like to apologize for this. The way you roll, you don't actually do any damage, so that's kind of like subdual.
I do a lot of damage with Spellweaver Blast. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't cast any other fucking spell, but Spellweaver almost always hits.
But yeah, you've got the option to do stun damage on some of these, so.
Okay.
And that is subdual damage. Okay, let's go ahead and get our rolls in. Also, if you guys want to start in different places, feel free. Give it a do a 3 square radius around it, but past that. Does that make sense?
Okay. No.
Okay.
Like
How do I do?
We can hit from that far away? Is that what we're saying?
No, when you start, go ahead and start just outside that black line.
Oh, okay. Just for positioning.
Precisely.
Okay. What? Just... okay.
What's the matter?
Some hearts and some swords just appeared on my screen for a second and disappeared. I'm not gonna question it. I don't know.
That's very strange. I don't have the hearts and swords out right now. Okay. So, yeah, initiative.
Not great. Not great.
Brittany, I am waiting for initiative from you.
Oh, sorry.
And that puts you at the top of the round. Okay. There we go. Yep, the turn is in your hands.
So we're doing subdual, which is the roll 1d 16. Eh?
That is. Wait, does Rocky not get bonus?
Not for strength.
Don't you get a deep die?
Oh, I suppose I was just trying. Okay. Roll 1d 3.
Okay, so that's 15. And the bear's armor class is, of course, 16, because that's how these things work. But you can try a shield bash. No, you probably can't, because that would be a 15 as the max roll, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah.
The shield bash would be a D14, so
Right.
yeah, you need that little bit of extra. Okay, so
It would be
Jackie,
very hard to hit doing subdual.
yes. So you don't have to do subdual, but it has to end up alive. So the reason why we mentioned this that way is because if you manage a critical hit and you explode the bear,
Okay, but you could, in theory.
you absolutely
I
can.
get it. I get it.
So what does Jackie want to do?
He's also going to try and get him.
Oh, that's very nice.
Even better.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and roll your damage. Lovely. Okay. That brings it down to Team Lena.
Yay. I will start.
Oh, wait a minute. Can I grandstand real quick?
Oh, of course you can. Yes.
I will wait.
I mean, I punched a bear.
Yeah. That's good.
I will attempt to cast Spellweaver Blast. So it is just fire damage.
Okie dokie. So let me go ahead and make sure I have this copied down correctly. Five. Fuel. Let's see. Okay. Now I'm quickly trying to go ahead and go on the chat and post the required picture. There we go. Okay, Sekla.
We'll go for some dual damage. So you said 16 instead of 20?
Correct. A very nice hit.
Not a great D die though, but standard battle axe die.
Standard battle axe die. Yeah, you're smacking it with the side of it, but it's still your battle axe.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so the closest. No, I said 13, not 3. The obvious target for Monster Bear is going to be Thekla. And he does not have any problems with needing to pull his punches. I have no idea what's about to happen.
We're gonna die probably.
Okay, no, that's absolutely fair. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and do this manually next time. Okay, so 2 points of damage to Sekla, and now it needs to do a reflex save. Not the hardest one, but... Okay, so it is not a prone bar. Which brings us back to Jackie and Rocky. Yes, it's still funny.
All right. Jackie will go first.
Well, it wasn't a fumble.
Did look better. Okay. Wait, did I do that wrong? I meant to hit him with like the side of my battle axe, like she did.
So, if you were trying for subdual, you're supposed to do a d16. You didn't crit, so I will let you call if you want to re-roll it to make sure it's subdual, or if you want to roll for proper damage.
I'll re-roll.
Okay.
I'd be happy to keep that D3 though.
I'm going to let you keep that too, yeah. So that
16?
was 16, which is a hit.
Or I think, right?
No, it's actually your normal weapon damage.
Oh, in that case,
Indeed.
6.
Okay. So yeah, Jackie doesn't have to just do unarmed.
You probably would though anyway, just because she's a brawler.
Tradition. So what does that give me as my final number? 16 to 19. Okay. With a 2. Okay, you have a tiny chance to hit with the shield bash since that's a D14. Obviously you risk fumbling, so your choice.
He's gonna try it. It was close. Also, it didn't keep missing. Whatever.
Yeah, just do a manual / roll D14. Okay, it really you rolled a 2. It wanted everyone to know a 2 is what you roll.
Right? I was like, okay.
Okay, Team Lena.
Believer Blast.
Oh!
Okay. So that's going to be stun plus 2d6 damage. So it's 5d6 stun damage.
Piece of sweat.
I think I got it, guys. Now, I'd like to grandstand.
You think?
And this is why I don't have any fame. Despite having a +3.
You rolled 12. 12 is my default.
Okay.
Stop.
I'm just saying. I rolled a 20 and then immediately
Don't use a successful roll as your example.
You see that one? I was pew.
Okay, that was brilliant. That means that you ended up with... Yeah, you took it out in 2 turns, which means that you get 1250. So 1250, that's 1500 plus another 120, 1650. Or 1651 because we've got this weird single gold piece which keeps getting left behind. Oh, good. Now it's 3 3 random gold pieces that are left behind. That's absolutely fine. Okay, that was an excellent rodeo. The crowd is very happy. And because you did most of your fights against the... You know what? I'm going to go ahead and give you all the possible awards because I'm proud of you. So, you have received a set of saddlebags. Inside the saddlebags, I don't know what you're going to do with the saddlebags. You all ride motorcycles now. There are 3 bottles of Dino Spit Beer branded healing potions. These are just light healing potions, but they have a fancy name. A magical lasso, which can be used to get +1 in an attempt to ensnare an opponent. And this one is most important for Tessa. It's a gnome on the range cowboy hat. So it's got the wide brim of a typical cowboy hat with the conical shape of the gnome hat. And if you wear it, then you can get +1 to a single spell check each day, which you can apply retroactively. All it will cost you is your pride.
It doesn't have any of that shit left.
Length. Okay.
The only thing she can do is set Silver Blast. She can't. She lost her pride a long time ago.
Okay, let me just quickly throw this stuff. You know, I'm going to go ahead and throw in an extra.
And then I'm fine. Whoever wants that rope.
The lasso?
Yeah, the lasso.
It'd be cool for you to have it too, but I will take it. Jack A probably would.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, anybody with strength or who gets close.
Well, I don't have strength.
I mean, if it's enchanted, anybody gets close probably is good enough.
I'm going to save myself some time and just go ahead and give you 1 extra. No, I'm not. What is your problem? Okay, now will you be happy? There we go. So I'm just quickly going to... Okay. Now, the last time I discussed naming your crawler team, you were concerned about doing that because the whole group wasn't here. I assume that you want to go ahead and hold off for the same reasons.
Yes.
Reasons.
Hopefully I'll hear something back.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Okay, let me just go ahead. Okay, so who was grabbing the lasso? Was that Jack A?
Yes.
There we go. Okay. Now, I promised that when you got your hands on, or when you won, then you would all be seeing sponsors lining up. So we're going to go ahead and have a random sponsor. Oops. So we're starting with Jack A. Jack A, before you head out, you are going to be a guest on Houston Tonight, the famous late night TV talk show.
Hey, right on.
Which is going to end up giving you an extra 2 fame out of the deal. Rocky, just because it's the list I've got up here. Rocky, you are going to be keeping the party a little bit late tomorrow because you have been signed up by your sponsor for a charity event, which are going to make the smile god on you. Oh my god. The gods smile on you. You now have 17 luck.
Hey. That's awesome.
Sekla! Oh my god. The next event is going to be fully sponsored with all of you getting a cut of the spoils, which means that the entire team is going to have your wealth increased by 3. If you don't remember what wealth is, it's basically a measure of how much money you can get your hands on at any time, which means that if we do some kind of check to see if you want to buy something that's not quite as easily translated from what you have on hand to what you want, you do a wealth check to see if you make it. So yeah, everyone's effective wealth has gone up by 3 thanks to Sekla.
Hooray!
All of a sudden, Rocky has like excellent skin. We can afford, face serums and stuff.
Indeed. I don't know if this is good or not, but they really liked what Tessa did to the bear. Because one of the former crawlers who has set up their own business, you know what? Just because of that, it's going to be a skincare company. That is absolutely perfect. Tessa is doing an advertisement for a former crawler's skincare company, which means that he is going to be on screen a little bit more, which is good for her struggling fame. But the more important thing is the check that comes along with it. Wow. So yeah, your wealth, Tessa's wealth is at 21. So you're going to have a hard time not finding what you need in any situation. And of course, you're in Houston, you're here for a couple of days. So if you think of anything between now and the next one that you want to go ahead and try and get, we will discuss it.
Okay.
So a couple of days have passed. You've been wined and dined. It's been a lovely time. But, as with all things, they must end. And as you are packing up your caravan for the next stop, you notice that there are a large number of people approaching your RV and station wagon and everything like that. As they see you, they start waving and they make a big commotion. All in all, how much did I say there? How many did I say there was? There's close to 30 people who are trying to get your attention.
Yeah, we can approach them as a group.
So it looks like all of these people had the same idea. You guys did absolutely awesome in the rodeo. You guys have been on a couple of TV shows now. They would like your protection on the road to the next stop.
I mean, sure.
That's one. Oh, sure. Do we have anything from the Lena gallery?
Fine by me.
Okay. So 3 of them are going to have, 4 of them are going to have their own vehicles. There's a large number of people who are just there. If you remember all the way back, there's going to be a contest where if a fan manages to attend every single one of the events, they're going to be put in a drawing for a prize, not to mention the opportunity to meet their favorite crawlers, which maybe they won't have to be in that, have that as a prize. So what do I have down here? I think I've got like 17 people. The only problem is how much room you're going to have for them. There's also 3 people who were crawlers, but their teams did not make it through the rodeo. So they're hoping that in a new city they'll have a better opportunity. But probably what's going to make you most excited is that there's a gnome here, Tawny Beetlecheeks, and she has made herself a t-shirt with magazine pictures of y'all's faces, kind of sketched reasonably well on it. And she says that she wants to be your first official fan.
Sure.
I like fans.
So,
Seems to have the gusto.
if you remember how we did your mascot in the first round of XCrawl, you can go ahead and have her do exactly the same thing. So she can be the person who goes into the events with you and goes ahead and grabs your armor and picks it up, puts it down, and all that sort of stuff. And although it is early, I am going to go ahead and let us go for now because I need to find out what's happening with Maldo to decide what the next step is. But I feel like this has been a fantastic day. You guys are currently looking at about 3,000 gold in the bank, not to mention how much just straight up money available you have from the wealth score. So I have 2 weeks as August 2nd. Going to be any problems on that one?
Wait, what day did you say again? Sorry.
Sunday, August 2nd.
That should work.
Okay, perfect. It's on the calendar. I obviously can check Lena's schedule.
I was gonna say, I figured.
Yeah, that was easy. It's right there. Okay. Well, in that case, we will go ahead and see you then. If I get Amaldo back, then we're going to head down to Mexico. And if not, it's going to be, ironically, New Mexico. So, something Mexico adjacent either way.
Good.
Sounds good.
Hope you all had
Hey,
fun,
buddy.
and I'll see you in 2.
Bye.